Namaste everyone. At first, I thought, why is a movie which is based on Chatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj releasing on a Valentine's Day? Doesn't make any sense, right? But then I watched the movie and I fell in love. I fell in love with my wife. I fell in love with my son. I fell in love with movies. I fell in love with patriotism. And I fell in love with a Kohinoor diamond of an actor called as Vicky Kaushal. This week's movie is Chhaava, and let's deep dive. I cannot wait to tell you about what I felt after watching this movie. While the movie is a bit of a slow burn for almost the first 2 hours itself, but I beg you to hold on to it with patience for the last 45 minutes of the movie, because it is filmmaking at its finest. I challenge you not to get emotional while watching Vicky Kaushal unleash a Rudra avatar of his acting in this 45 minutes stretch. It is as if the very Atma of Sambhaji Maharaj came into him, possessed him, and made him act like this in the movie. Without giving away too many spoilers, there is a poetry jugalbandi which happens between two friends, and I literally wept listening to this amazing poetry that has been portrayed on the screen by two of the finest actors in our country right now. It is really one of the better scenes I have seen recently, especially in Bollywood. There is a beautiful metaphor which is going on throughout the movie, wherein Sambhaji Maharaj always dreams about his parents, and at the end there is a very emotional conclusion to this metaphor. Again, I was left with a lump in my throat, and I literally couldn't get up from my seat when the credits started rolling after this emotional ending. As I said earlier, the major part of the movie seems to be like an essay written by a history professor. It just documents one war after the other without any emotional drama or the highs which are required for a movie-going experience. And this may not go well with the attention deficit audience that we all are, including myself. The songs and BGM by A.R. Rahman missed the mark by a big margin. I was expecting a repeat of Jodha Akbar, but Rahman disappoints a lot because this movie's songs and the background score lacks the epicness which is required for such a good period drama. The war sequences are shot in a very claustrophobic manner. Usually, epic battle sequences need to be shot in wide lens kind of a setup so that it gives you the estimation of the scale of the movie and the epicness of the movie hence. But Maddock Films' production value somehow felt short for me in this movie, even though they have not used any green screens and kept it as natural as possible, which is commendable. Movies done by Ashutosh Gowarikar or Sanjay Leela Bhansali have set such a high standard for the war sequences of period movies. This movie definitely falls short in this department. Story, I would say 1 out of 1. The story of a Maratha king who is less than 1/4 the military capacity of Aurangzeb goes head to head, toe to toe in almost all the wars, and this is a kind of story which is tailor-made for movie-going experience and has to be seen on big screen. Screenplay, I would say 0.5 out of 1. The movie is very unevenly paced, and the first 2 hours or the majority of the movie is very slow, but the last 45 minutes more than compensates and leaves a very big impression on the audience when they go out of the theaters. Acting. Rashmika Mandanna is superb in this movie, and she has followed up her performance in Pushpa 2 by another good performance. She seems to be unstoppable. And Akshaye Khanna as the aging Aurangzeb is also excellent in a very underplayed approach to the role, and it works very well, especially when pitted against Vicky Kaushal's superb portrayal of Sambhaji Maharaj. Ashutosh Rana and Divya Datta also have acted very well in the very limited role that has been given to them. Vineet Singh is again another excellent guy who has acted superb in the couple of scenes given to him. He needs to get much more attention from Bollywood and much better roles. This is one talented guy. But ultimately, it's Vicky Kaushal who takes away all the honors of acting in this movie. According to me, he has a chronic disease of delivering good acting in each and every movie he features in. And I would like to break my own rule and give 1.25 out of 1 in the department of acting, simply because of Vicky Kaushal's superlative acting in this movie. Other departments, I would say 0.5 out of 1. The artwork and the costumes and the makeup are all to the point, but the cinematography and the choreography of the war sequences are not up to the par. And the BGM score is also a big letdown in my opinion. Overall package, I would say 0.75 out of 1. The trailer was superbly cut and edited, and it was successful in creating the buzz for the audience and to be interested. Even though the movie is released in February, it does not have any competition in the coming weeks, and hence the release window is also chosen very well. And the marketing of this movie is also up to the point. It is a very good team effort in this area. So my final rating is going to be a very well deserved 4 out of 5. It is my privilege to be not just watching movies but also reviewing movies in the same era where there are actors like Vicky Kaushal, Ranveer Singh, Ranbir Kapoor, Junior NTR, Yash and Fahad Fazil. These artists are churning out some of the best movies to come out of India recently. Do yourself a favor, book your tickets right now and go and watch Chhaava and be amazed by the Kohinoor diamond kind of talent called as Vicky Kaushal. Thank you so much for watching my review until the end. Please do leave your comments and your take on how you like this movie, and share your thoughts of how we can make this a better experience. Please do subscribe. Please do share and like this video. Namaste.